Another coup attempt failed. Ibrahim Traore.
As expected, the United States is coming for Captain Ibrahim Traore, and this time it looks like it's serious. It looks like they want to take it far because
Why?
Because this is coming from the head of the United States Africa Command, who is General Michael Langley. He accused Ibrahim Traore of the unthinkable. He accused the president of Burkina Faso of using the country's gold reserves for personal protection rather than for the benefit of its people.
No, that's not true. I've seen some pictures, and those pictures are from Burkina Faso. Burkinabe people do praise their president. They love him so much, and they say the country is developing every day. Bro, he has changed the look of this country. He has constructed roads, he has constructed houses. This is what is coming from Burkina Faso, This is what is coming from there. The guys constructing roads, even houses, affordable homes for the people of Burkina. So the guys using, look, is using the gold that was endowed by God to this country, beautiful country of Burkina Faso, to develop this country. Bro, the guys is changing the look of this country, African country, from bad leaders, autocrats, bro, who were only thinking about their stomachs, to a new breed of leaders who think of Africa, developing Africa, and developing Africans. This is Ibrahim Traore. That's the new breed of African presidents. So they want to assassinate him because he is developing his country, and they hate Africa being developed. That's why they want to kill him. Oh no, bro, don't touch us there, bro. Don't do it. Leave Africa to be.
And we all know this is far from the truth. But unfortunately, we've seen the script before. Try to think harder. You don't even need to think hard. Try to think of this exact script. A black man in the US that has power declaring that an African leader is being shady or is doing something that he's not supposed to, taking out the resources and benefiting himself without really benefiting the people that he's supposed to serve. Have you read the script before? I'm sure it came to you. Do you remember what Obama did to the Libya president Muammar Gaddafi? You do remember, right? That time, we failed Gaddafi as a people because we believed some of the hype. We were bamboozled as well as the people of Libya. But now in 2025, we know better. I hope the Western world knows that we know better now. It's not going to happen on our watch, especially under the Burkinabe people's watch, because they have shown nothing.
But why was Gaddafi failed? Why was Gaddafi thrown out of power? Why? Please, maybe I don't know exact reason why Gaddafi was thrown out of power. Why? He was developing Libya so fast. He cared so much about his people. People hated him. People loved him. I want to know, how was Gaddafi? Was it a good president, a bad president? He was a dictator because he stayed there for 42 years. Yeah, that qualifies to be a dictator. But a dictator who was working for his country, was he working in favor of the Libyan people, or he was working in favor of his self and the family? Somebody tell me. I want to know the reality. And then we have to read the script again. We need to know the reason why Gaddafi was pulled, why Gaddafi was overthrown from that seat, as the president of Libya. And now we need to intersect, we need to join these statements, these stories. Gaddafi, how he was assassinated, and here comes a coup attempt, or a shooting attempt, or a killing attempt, or Bro, the attempts that are being taken, to finish, to take over Traore, are they similar to what was done to Gaddafi? Bro, is there a similarity, that we need to focus on, to ask the carer, why is he doing this? In favor of Africa or because he hates Africa? We need to know this. Yes.
But respect, love, admiration for their leader, Captain Ibrahim Traore. When there happens to be a coup, they're always there surrounding his house, trying to protect their leader because they know what he's doing for them. And we're going to go through what he has done for them, and what the US is accusing Ibrahim Traore of is BS, and we're going to discuss that. But first, let's address what just happened a day ago.
Okay.
Burkina Faso has officially made a statement about another coup that happened in their country. Guess when this happened?
Okay.
When Michael Langley was talking about how Ibrahim Traore is misusing the country's gold. First, watch what Langley said. We'll come back and discuss.
I can imagine a situation, though, in which the ruling elite of a country is receiving gratuities on the side that inure to the benefit of the strongman leader and not to the populace of the country. Does that sort of corruption and bribery go on with regard to the Belt and Road?
Absolutely, Chairman. I see this, and I don't mind calling them out, but Captain Traore and Burkina Faso, as they know that both, whether
I had the name Traore of Burkina Faso.
it's whether it's their gold reserves, that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime.
You heard.
Oh, bro, these guys are insane. Have you heard that? That Traore is using the gold, bro, for his benefit, bro, to protect him. Oh, okay, now, let me take it this way. If he's using gold to protect him by constructing roads everywhere in Burkina Faso, Burkinabe, by building schools, hospitals, and affordable houses for his people in Burkinabe, yes, Traore used that gold in your favor because you are helping the people of Burkinabe. Bro, use the gold. Use the gold. Look, bro, let no one intimidate you, Traore. Yo, we love you. We love you, bro. We love you. And we're here to support you. Yo, bro, this guy is doing great in his country. Now I see that's why they are fighting him. Yes. And we must fight for him. We can't allow this to come back again, Africa. Why African leaders are being fought. And mainly those who are acting towards their people. Those who are developing this continent, they are fought. And those who are not developing this country, this continent, bro, they are left to rule for life. But those who come out with the love, with the heart of developing Africa to the next level, they are fought, they are killed, they are assassinated. And those who, bro, act in a disservice to Africa as a continent, yo, those who are promoting wars, those who are stealing from the people, those who are not helping the Africans to grow, bro, they are supported. They are left to rule for life. And they are used by some countries, some presidents, yes, to take over their interests, to bring their interests in Africa. Now, we must fight for Traore, yeah?
That he is saying this in front of the US Senate. He is telling his people that there's a threat somewhere in Africa, in Burkina Faso. They have gold, and that gold is being misused by their leader, Ibrahim Traore. Mind you, we know the reality. Mind you, what is happening on the ground is far from that. but that's what they're saying, and that's what they're talking about on their mainstream medias, and that's what they're pushing to the world. We're not gonna fall for this again. Believe me. Watch what Burkina Faso said about the recent coup.
Burkina Faso's military government said on Monday that it had foiled a major plot to overthrow the country's junta leader, Captain Ibrahim Traore. Security Minister Mahamadou Sana said on state television that plotters included current and former soldiers and terrorist leaders. They had planned to swarm the presidential palace on April 16. This is just the latest attempt to overthrow Ibrahim Traore after he seized power in the 2022 coup. His military government had pledged to fight jihadist groups and had even sought support from Russia. But security threats persist and 40% of the country remains under jihadist control. Mahamadou Sana said that the coup attempt aimed to sow total chaos and place the country under the supervision of an international organization. He also claimed that the plot instigators are based in Ivory Coast. Last week, Burkinabe authorities had already arrested several military personnel accused of planning to destabilize.
Someone wants Ibrahim Traore out. And you better believe it's not the people of Burkina Faso. The people love him. Not just the people of Burkina Faso, but African people and the diaspora love him, and we see what he's trying to do. And let me just point out a few of the things that he was able to do within this short period of time. Captain Ibrahim Traore has built and commissioned the country's first ever gold refinery. He nationalized 2 gold mines in Bongo and Wagnion for $80 million, a significant reduction from the $300 million Endeavour Mining had agreed to sell them for. And clearly, this deal shows that Burkina Faso is getting a good deal. He approved the expansion of the Bobo Dioulasso Airport with an 80 billion CFA franc investment to modernize the country's second largest hub. He launched the country's first national support center for artisanal cotton processing. Don't forget, Burkina Faso is the largest producer of cotton in Africa. And let's not forget, he expelled French troops from Burkina Faso, officially ending the operation. He gave farmers and agricultural investors 400 tractors, 953 motorcycles, 710 motor pumps, and 10,000 tons of fish food, with 68,964 tons of fertilizer and 10,000 liters of products. He signed a treaty with Niger and Mali to establish the Alliance of Sahel States, the world's only confederation. He removed French as an official language, adopting local languages as official language. He supplied the Ministry of Health with 15 mobile clinics, 36 vehicles, 3 oxygen units, 11 cold rooms, 835 tablets, and 1,900 solar refrigerators, and so much more. And yet, he has survived 4 coups. I guess if we count this recent one, 5 coups. He was able to survive this coups because the people around him believe that he stands for something greater than themselves, and they're willing to sacrifice themselves to protect this man because they know he means well. They know he stands for his people and he's doing what he can for his people. Fam, Ibrahim Traore is not the enemy, and we've seen, and he's proven himself. There's no way they're gonna change our minds, but let's be vigilant. Let's pray for him. Let's make sure that he's protected so the evil of this world doesn't get him, because Ibrahim Traore is a gem and he's doing his best for his people from everything that we're seeing. And we want him to continue doing what he's doing. Anyways, fam, let me know down below what your thoughts are about the coup that just recently happened, as well as General Michael actually calling out Ibrahim Traore, trying to act like they care for the people and the people are suffering, when in actuality, that's not the case. Anyways, let me know down below. I'll see you on the next one. Stay blessed, and may God protect Ibrahim Traore.
Yeah, may
I
God.
just found out.
Right. May God protect Ibrahim Traore. Yes. Yeah. Africans, we must learn I'll protect what's ours. And we must fight for what is ours. Yes, we can't give anyone any authority, any audace, bro, to come in Africa and disorganize this continent again. Whenever we get a good leader, someone who cares for this continent, he's dead, he's killed, bro, assassinated, there is a coup, bro, we need to stop this. We need to get rid of bad leaders who are in Africa. Those dictators, we know them, and those dictators are the puppets of the West, bro. Yes, and they are using those dictators to clinch on us, bro, to make Africans suffer, to steal African minerals and take them on free of charge, or they exchange them with guns, to kill us. No. When we get someone who is pro-African, who loves this continent, and is working in favor of his people, we must support, we must keep that guy. And we must do whatever we must do to protect his image. Yeah, not allowing them to prey on our minds, to try to portray to the world that Ibrahim Traore is a bad guy. Bro, this gentleman is not a bad guy.